Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to talk about a couple of things, especially with the insurance situation about to hit ahead in about 3 weeks. There's quite a bit we need to talk about relating to health insurance in America. And I think for a lot of people, they think that this discussion of health insurance is just limited to, just limited to the premiums. Well, it's not. There are other portions of this. There are other pieces of this that we also got to pay attention to, because at the end of all of this, you guys, there's something else even bigger that's happening. So we're going to discuss that this morning as well. So happy Monday to you all. Happy Monday to you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I spent my weekend eating coquito cookies. My God, I got about maybe 5 cookies left, 6 at the most. Oh, my husband and I were talking about it last night. I was saying to him, I said, listen, as much as I know I don't need no ice cream, these cookies with some ice cream, they got to be the business. The gummies, I think they're okay, but I still think, Kim, I think they're not strong enough. But today I'm going to toss them in the can of sugar to coat them. So that probably is going to amp them up a notch. I probably have a high tolerance too, though. So I'm going to give them to somebody. I've been letting them air dry. So I'm going to give them to somebody, share a couple with some friends and have them try them out and then let them tell me. Because my threshold is a little different from what, you know what I mean? What going to put me upside the wall might actually take somebody else out. So, yeah. Didn't he win the first FIFA prize? I'm going to 7-Eleven today. Y'all didn't know 7-Eleven is giving out peace prizes. So I'm going over there today and get my medal, my medal of peace. You understand? I'm going to get mine. You know how many wars I've stopped? Shit. I'm like Trump. I've stopped at least 20 wars. At least. I got cats and dogs in this house. Okay? So I stop fights all the time. I stop wars all the time. So I'm going to get my peace prize too. And while I'm getting my peace prize, I'm going to pick up a Slurpee too. Yup. I'm going to get my prize too. Because I'm going to tell you, I saw this yesterday. Let me find it. Because I saw this yesterday that this guy had put up. Look. He said he was shocked and he was honored that 7-Eleven has awarded him the inaugural 7-Eleven Peace Prize. So I'm going to get mine fucking too. I'm like, wait a minute. I go to 7-Eleven all the time. Ain't nobody offer me no Peace Prize. I'm going to pick mine up today. Hey, Tiffany, good morning. I'm going to pick mine up today. Oh, okay. And 1000% that bitch, you say eat mangoes and yogurt to amp up your higher tolerance. Oh, it's needing a boost. Okay. So I'm going to go to 7-Eleven today. And I'm going to go get my peace prize. And I'm going to take a picture and put myself up with my peace prize too. You know what I mean? I'm going to put and look, Gavin Newsom wanted us to know he too got a peace prize. And he was so honored. His peace prize came from Kohl's. So Gavin was like, I am so honored to get the Kohl's Peace Prize. He was so happy that he won. Yep, and he got $50 in Kohl's cash. Gavin Newsom got his award from Kohl's. So I'm going to pick mine up from 7-Eleven today. Well, they're as real as Trump getting a peace prize. I mean, his peace prize from FIFA. FIFA made up an award and just gave it to him. These are as real as Trump's awards. That's all I'm saying. These are as real as any award that Trump got from FIFA. These are just as real as that. So Kohl's wants to make sure that we don't forget all the peace that Gavin Newsom has brokered. And Gavin said, thank you. Oh, you got your peace prize from Temu. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Matter of fact, Timu owe me a Peace Prize too. Timu owe me a Peace Prize too. As much shit as I've ordered from Timu, yeah, they owe me a. I'm a letter writer. I'm writing a fucking letter today. Sonia, we're in a bad place right now in America. A bad place. Cause question, who trying to be like America out here? What country? Nobody. Ain't nobody trying to be like us. For what? We ain't doing shit that's great and grand. Nobody's trying to be like us. That's not what's happening in America right now. That's not what's happening. Nobody wants to be us. Oh, you got your Peace Prize from Amazon for being an amazing associate and shop. Congratulations to you. Lori, let me tell you something. Trump doesn't care that he's being rolled by FIFA. He don't care. All Trump cares about is being praised. And if that means he's got to give away shit to get praised, he'll do it. He don't care. He doesn't care. See, this is when he got his FIFA award prize. Oh, look at it. Isn't this the cutest little medal that he got from FIFA? I love it. I think it's a cute little medal, right? A cute little medal. If we're lucky, he'll put it in his mouth and stay quiet. But alas, we're never given enough favor from the president to shut the fuck up and just let us be. He can't do it. But yes, he got his first Peace Prize. Enar, not with a foreign name. You've been deported. You can't come in here. You're un-American. Come back when your name is Tom. Oop. See how I do that? Republicans say that they can look at somebody and know if they're an American. Well, I feel the same way. I can look at your name and know whether or not you're American. And your name told me, that didn't say Oklahoma to me, so I booted you. I blocked you. Oh, and then the little loser came right back and nobody can see your comment. And with a name like Adam, I don't like names like Adam. You got blocked on that one too. Choose a better name. I told you choose the name Tom. And you came back with the name Adam. So you got blocked. You don't follow instructions. You don't listen. I need you to put your listening ears on. I want you to lift up that mullet and put on your listening ears. Okay? And listen to when I tell you something. First of all, good morning to y'all. Good morning. I want to tell you, while you're here, only do a couple things for me. If you could tap that like button, tapping is clapping. Then if you could hit the copy link button. Copy link counts as a share. And it helps to promote the live. I appreciate it. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. I hear his pacifier FIFA medal says Bubba on it so he can have something damn familiar in his mouth. Listen, sir. Bravo. I like that. I gotta remember that one because I know somebody I can trigger today with that shit. Listen, the only people I know licking at Trump's swollen ankles are fucking men. It's so weird to me. I know a couple guys and they swear they flexing online. And I just look at it. One guy in particular, I said out loud to myself yesterday, I said, if he's married, if his wife ain't pulled his collar yet, that's divorce material. I would divorce that motherfucker. You're embarrassing the family. I would divorce him. I would divorce him surely because he's embarrassment to the family. I'm not going to be associated with no shit like that. So I would divorce him. But I noticed the wifey is quiet. Fuck being quiet. That's your man. We know it's your man. I just be looking like your man a simp and a sucker. Your man praising a man in a diaper. Okay. Oh, before I get to our health insurance discussion this morning, I just want to remind y'all of one specific thing. He's still sleeping. Okay? Now notice Trump was wide awake when he got his FIFA award. When he got that award from FIFA, he was wide awake. But when it's time for him to do the business of the American people, this is what the president is doing. He's sleeping on the job. He's sleeping on the job. So understand, yep, it's weekend at Bernie's. I told y'all the president was going to be weekend at Bernie's. Did I not tell you that? I told you. I told you. See, this is when he got his FIFA award. Look at how, look at how he's so excited. He wanted that award so bad. But he's sleeping on the job that folks elected him to do and wide awake when somebody's sucking his ass. Sounds like to me, bruh's into a lot of things, right? You know, he's like, hey, I want this award. I need this award, baby. No, it's photoshopped. The eyes are photoshopped. But the pose and the picture is real. But the eyes have a little, what do you say, a little extra oomph to them. That's all. But the picture's real in terms of the pose and how eager he was to get that little medal off the tray. So I wanted to make sure that I kept this thing here. Garbe, that again sounds like a foreign name. You've been blocked. You can't come talk to me. If your name's not Tom or Sally, I'm not allowing you to talk. Bye, beloved. You can't talk if your name is not Tom or Sally. Okay? You've been blocked. Don't talk to other. You feel like what I'm doing and what I'm saying isn't okay. Why are you here? Okay. Could it be that you're triggered by your president getting this award he got this week? The broker of peace. The only time Trump ever negotiates peace and wins is when he falls asleep when his body is telling him to take a fucking nap. Okay? Hey, Monica, that's the only time he's ever brokering peace. When his body's saying, go to sleep, Pawpaw, go to sleep. He's like, okay. That's the only time he brokers peace. Well, Gwendolyn, they've done something about the orange makeup sometimes. Sometimes we've seen Trump and he's just pale. He's just pale. Literally. He's just pale. No, Z-Her. No, you're not an American. You don't have no reason to co-host. I don't care about your opinion about American politics. Keep it to yourself. Go right back to the bot farm that you're working in. Then, nope. That's a no for me, dog. He ain't afraid to go to sleep now. He just wants to go to sleep with supervision. See, that's all. He just want to go to sleep with supervision. That's it. That's all. He just wants to go to sleep during supervision. He want to make sure that just in case somebody can wake him up. Tony, I said your name had to be Tom or Sarah or Sally. That was neither or. I blocked you. You didn't even say anything that wanted blocking yet, but I could sense it. My spidey sense was tingling. I could smell the dirty neck, and I knew. Block. So I just went on ahead and did it. Just went on ahead and did it. Yeah, I could just smell it. I could smell it. Now, I got to talk to y'all about something serious this morning, right? In spite of this picture being here. Now, y'all know there's been all this discussion about health insurance and the rates and all and the subsidies. Congress only has 3 weeks left. That's it, only 3 weeks. I gotta tell y'all something else that y'all need to understand. It's not just about the subsidies. In 3 weeks, guess what else goes away? The protections for pre-existing conditions for healthcare goes away too. I need y'all to understand what Republicans are doing to you. Okay? The protections for pre-existing conditions go away too. Oh yeah, Marcy. That's the quiet part out loud. Because that's what Republicans are negotiating in order to keep you on the hook for a little longer to take away your pre-existing conditions protection. Uh-huh. Yeah. I told y'all Republicans don't care about your health care. They never have, and they never will. Look. Found this news story earlier. That's why when I put that video up. Their goal is to take away your pre-existing conditions. No problem, JC. Their goal is to take away your pre-existing conditions. Because health insurance companies don't like that the ACA makes them cover you anyway. They don't like that. See, before the ACA, insurance companies, they will cover you they would give you an insurance policy. They say, okay, we'll give you health care. However, we won't cover this and we won't cover that because that condition already existed. So they're not going to cover it. And you're absolutely right, Marcy. Most Americans have pre-existing conditions. And if you think you don't, you're lying to yourself. Okay? If you have a baby prematurely and they end up with, birth defects as a result of that premature birth, that is those issues, those health issues are pre-existing conditions. So then they ain't got to cover your baby either. The party of life, the party of family values will put you in a position that if you had a baby and your baby was early, any conditions that result from an early birth, not covered. Just not covered. But the Republican Party is so-called the party of family values. They don't care about you. Wake up. Right? They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about none of us. They care about insurance companies. Yep, it's a way to keep money in their pockets because they keep you on the hook for health care. So you'll have some type of health care for some stuff. But anything that they determine pre-existing, you ain't gonna get no coverage for. You got to pay for yourself. This is what it looks like when your government don't work for you and it works for the businesses. Yep, if you have a preemie baby, your preemie baby may not get coverage at all. Yep. Folks are I think there were so many people that forgot what health insurance was like before the ACA. This is what it was like before the ACA. See, those of us who were out here working and making money and had health care, we weren't just trying to have health care. We wanted to keep it because we knew if you lost health care, you could go 30, you might well say 29 days or 30 days. But on that 31st day of no coverage, if you get coverage on the 32nd day, that new insurance company ain't got to cover shit that's pre-existing. So that's why we were always fighting to keep insurance. That's why we stayed in shitty jobs that we hated so we wouldn't lose the insurance. So why y'all think y'all government wants you back to being able to lose your insurance? Because this government that you have wants you to stay in them shitty ass jobs. Whether you like it or not. Yep. Taran, you remember. See, I remember too because I'm 50. Healthcare was not good before the ACA. It got better. It could be, honestly, if Republicans didn't spend the last 15, 20 years trying to tear the shit up, it would actually be really great. But Republicans have been tearing it up and chipping away at it for a long time because they don't like that you have insurance. They don't want you to go to the marketplace. And I told you why last week they didn't want you in the marketplace. They don't want you in the marketplace because your employer gets tax cuts for offering you health care. So if the government solves the health care problem where it don't have to go through your employer, well, that's a tax break your employer loses. They're not willing to do that. They're not willing to do that. They would rather you have a hard time getting insurance than lose their tax breaks. That is the reality of the America that we live in. Yep, Lotus, it's all about money. Yep, and you're right. Then they also dismantle the environmental protections, which leads to probable rises in cancer. Y'all got to understand, all this shit is stacked on top of each other. So when you stack on the stress of government making your life harder, your government working with your employer to peel back more of your protections. Follow my logic here. Nobody's watching the water, the food, the environment, all these things, right? And then on top of that, you get sick. Now you ain't got health insurance. Make it make sense. It's all because I told y'all there ain't no money in a cure. There's only money in sickness. So why would your country want you to be well when they can make more money off of you being sick? This is what I keep trying to get y'all to see. Rich people have the resources to go anywhere in the world to get the care that they need. Anywhere. This isn't a rich person's problem. Hey, Dwayne from Alabama. This is an our problem. The 99.9%. And I'm asking y'all why y'all sitting on your ass not doing nothing. Why you not calling your elected officials? Why you not emailing these people? Why you not showing up at their office? Why? Because you need to be. They're only doing what they're doing because you're not paying attention and you're not saying nothing. And the people talking are the big money donors that are talking with their money. Your country is for sale. Oh, rich people buying everything right now. They buying elections. They're buying elected officials. They're buying branches of government. They're buying roles and jobs in government. Right in your face. Right? But rich people don't want to pay taxes. They got the money. It was never that they didn't have the money. They just don't want to pay taxes. That's it. We were talking about this last week. The Dell family. They donated over $60 million to our government to help feed hungry kids. Question. Why don't they just pay their taxes? Because it's cheaper for rich people. Imagine having so much money that you could afford to give the government $60-something million. Imagine how much money you got to have to think it's nothing. The family wouldn't give us $60-something million if it was their last. They got plenty money. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Exactly. And it's also a tax write-off. Yep. More tax shelters for the rich. And you're watching it happen and you ain't saying nothing. But let your favorite celebrity do something you don't like. Your ass is writing online. Why you wear that, girl? But you won't contact your government. What? But you won't contact your government. Make it make sense. And you pay these people. These people work for you. I want to remind you, they work for you. I think I have to remind y'all because I think y'all forget. Your government is supposed to be working for you and they not. And not only are they not working for you, they not working for you and they saying to your face, what you going to do about it? What you going to do? Look, they already took your food assistance. They took your ability to buy a home. They took your school systems because they done fucked up the Department of Education. So bad so, they're now requesting people to come back that they fired because they need them to work through so many discrimination cases. Your government. And I look at, and I'm going to need y'all to connect the dots on that too, because think about it like this. Your current government, they leaning in on white supremacy hard, right? Real hard. So ask yourself a question. Why would they request for fired Department of Education employees to come back because they have this huge influx of discrimination reports? Well, they ain't doing it because it's real discrimination. I can guarantee you they calling those people back in, right? They're calling for those people to come back in because those people, they want them to comb through discrimination reports from white people. That's all. You said you never took SNAP program, never in my life. I always had a job. We all get sick, Eduardo. That's the thing. My thing is, I didn't care about the SNAP program. I didn't never wanted to mess it up. I knew people that needed it. Just because I didn't use it doesn't mean I didn't care about it. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are like, well, I don't need it, so we shouldn't have it at all. And that's crazy talk. But we all have health care. And see, y'all thought because you could get health care through your job that you were safe. It didn't matter that other people couldn't get health care. No. The ACA was bigger than that. It was bigger than just giving people health care. It was also about making sure you could get it. Insurance companies don't like that. They want to increase their profits. They can't increase their profits if they actually literally have to pay for your care. God forbid we have to pay for your care. This is why health insurance should not be a for-profit business. That's why healthcare should not be a for-profit business. Because when healthcare is a for-profit business, their profits are always going to be more important than your sickness. Always. There will never be a time that your health is more important than their profits. How much more profit do they need? They want all of it, Sonia. All of it. All of it. Rich people are greedy. Think about it. People who give the most to people in need are people like you and I, not rich people. Rich people only give to people like you and I this time of year because they're trying to get their tax breaks. So after they have their accountant look through all the books, they go, okay, what can we do to get even more of a tax break? More donations. Because they get to write that shit off. That's easy for them. Easy. Y'all gonna learn. And they got more and more tax breaks when Trump came back again. And listen, let me ask y'all this question. When you file your taxes in the last couple of years, haven't you been owing no matter what? Think about it. The last couple of years you've been filing taxes. Haven't you been owing no matter what? No matter how much you pay, you still owe, don't you? Yep, you still owe. You know why you owe? That's that Trump tax plan. See, if rich people aren't going to pay, somebody has to, right? So you're paying. I'm paying for them now. And see, not only are we paying more taxes than rich people now, you don't even get no benefits from your government. They cutting programs for you and giving more of your money to rich people to prop up their businesses. See, everybody's doing what you're seeing from these rich companies is they ain't got no problem doing pay to play. Oh, they love pay to play. They love pay to, they will buy whoever they got to buy to make their fucking money. That's what y'all seeing. And y'all gonna keep, and it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Oh, and just so you know, since y'all already owing on your taxes, that new Trump tax plan that was passed when he got in the second time, oh, your tax burden about to go up again. Just so y'all know. I'm sorry to hear that, Eduardo. All the more reason why you need access to health care. But your elected officials who make almost $200,000 a year and who have Cadillac insurance that you pay for, They said, no, you can't have insurance. Or at least not insurance that pay for shit. This is where we are now, y'all. So you paying all this money in taxes. You ain't got no insurance. Your kids can't get no education. You can't find no affordable housing. Your groceries are high as hell. Is your government working for you? No. And I want to tell you, it's not just Trump. I keep saying this. It's the entire party. Republicans are laying down with it because they agree with it. Y'all keep thinking Trump doing all this shit by himself. Congress could have stopped this shit like yesterday. They won't stop it because they agree with it. They agree with it. And that's the truth. You know it's bad when I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene. And these days, I'm agreeing with Marjorie Taylor Greene more often than not. More often than not. That's not normal. When she can see there's a problem, Republicans don't want to acknowledge it because their thought process is, well, if they just don't say nothing, you won't notice it. That's really how they think. If they don't say nothing, you ain't gonna notice it. You believe what they tell you to believe because that's what MAGA does. That's what the Republican Party does. Yeah, you're right. Margie's agreeing with me, not me agreeing with her. You're absolutely correct, right in that regard. Why do some of these GOP members love the Coolidge administration? Y'all know why? These people lean into so many. Hold on, I'm sorry. I was seeing something because I don't. I'm checking the government website and I don't trust it. Of course, trying to see what the House and the Senate is up to. I'm just trying to see, since they don't work all day, since they don't do shit, I was just trying to kind of get an idea of what they're doing. And according to this, nothing. The Senate ain't doing nothing. And the House has one hearing today at 4:00 p.m. They're not doing shit. Right now, Republicans could pass bills to stop Trump with tariffs, to stop all of the busting up of government. They don't want to. They agree with everything that's happened. Oh, they're not working on those subsidies for real. Know what they're working on? Trying to find a way to not see a massacre come the midterms. That's all. That's all. They're trying to find a way to pacify you, to buy just enough time until the midterms. And then after the midterms, that's when you realize you didn't get shit. But they haven't figured out a plan for that yet. Because anything they would try to do prior to the midterms are too far away to really have enough cushion for that shit. Exactly. Democrats supposedly ended the shutdown because Republicans were going to do something about health care. This is why I said those Democrats that ended the shutdown, you need to not send them back to Washington. Don't send them back because they don't have the backbone enough to do the shit that they supposed to do. Republicans will shut down your government for stupid shit. Did y'all forget about that time Ted Cruz filibustered on the Senate floor for hours and hours? He even read Green Eggs and Ham. He did anything possible to not yield. Did y'all forget? I didn't forget. This party has done so much stuff to fuck you over. They don't care. And Charlie, you say they have their seats until 2030, and you know what they bank on? You'll forget. Most people will forget. Yep, and we're going to have another shutdown in January. It's another one coming in January. That's a fact. That was already coming no matter what. But you're going to have another shutdown because this CR was only until January. That's it. It's only till January. So if you think it's bad now, oh, the shit about to get way worse. Way worse. Because Republicans Democrats helped to open back up the government, only to still not get a deal on them fucking subsidies. This is why you can't trust Republicans and you don't negotiate with them bastards. I was hearing some noise outside. I was like, what is that? Somebody outside working on something. This is why you don't compromise with Republicans. They cannot be trusted. They got two faces and they speak out of both of them at the same time. You can't trust them. You also can't trust a Republican voter because they're always going to vote against their own best interests. Always. Oh, I had forgot. Oh, look, I'll show y'all that one later. I had forgot to show y'all that one too. Real talk, you can't negotiate with these types of people. They don't want to negotiate. They want to dominate you. Love you too, Bobby. They want to dominate you. All day, every day. And twice on Sundays. That's all they ever want to do. Dominate, dominate, dominate. Yep, I'm with you, JC. I don't listen to none of MAGA talking about, well, I regret my vote. Fuck you. Fuck you. You only regret your vote because the shit is starting to hit you now. Fuck you. You don't regret nothing. If there was another election tomorrow, they would still vote Trump. You gonna put your glasses on, Carla? That's what's really in that bruise on Trump's hand. Jeffrey Epstein sitting right there in Trump's little hand. Y'all are going to learn. Y'all are going to learn. I believe he's doing something. They're giving him a constant infusion for something, but they lying and not telling us what it is. The problem is nobody yet has been able to outrun dementia. You understand? And it's no fucking way this guy with swollen ankles is going to outrun dementia either. Okay? He not outrunning that shit. He already talking out the side of his neck. Already. You know what, Carla? I don't think he's falling asleep because of medication. That's not why. Because your president be up all night on fucking social media. All night on social media. All night on social media. That's why he falling asleep. Because he up all night on the fucking internet. Gotta be honest about it. He's up all night on the fucking internet. That's why he's falling asleep. That's why. Perhaps if he actually worked and not spent all his time on the fucking internet trying to impress bots, because it's mostly bots on Truth Social, followed by, hold up, I want to address Steve. Steve with a hairline that far back. I'll let you sit here long enough. I've had enough. I'll let you sit here. I saw you, Steve. I just didn't boot you because I wanted you to hear how I drag your geriatric ass president. I wanted you to hear it before I blocked you. And then when I went in to block you, I saw that avatar with that hairline. That gives a new definition to peel your cap back. Come on. You can't start back here and then be in my live carrying on and shit about Trump. I told y'all, all these people that are bad built, they built like problems and misunderstandings. They always love to come in my live with their shit because they built just like Trump. I said it. That's why they really mad. That's why they really mad. That's why they really mad. Because if you was built like problems and misunderstandings, you be mad too. All the bots in here, they so funny. I'm blocking every single one of them. I love when they laugh at each other because then that helps me even more pick them out. And guess what? Hey, can I tell y'all a secret about farms? I'll block the black ones too. Hey, listen, you're not insulated for being black here. Okay? You're not insulated. What do I tell y'all about these bots? Rich people pay for the bots. Rich people pay to convince you to vote against your own best interests. You better wake up. Rich people would rather pay people to sell you on misinformation than pay taxes. This is why I keep telling everybody, this is about rich people not wanting to pay. It's not that they don't have the money. Trump has already taken in almost $300 million for that tacky ass ballroom that he wants to build. From private companies that have given that money. They could have paid taxes. They just don't want to. It's not that they don't have the money. They're fucking greedy. That's all. They're just greedy. And they believe that you and your family should work for them to the day you die. Listen, I'm going to say this to you. If I don't get through to you, let me get you to think about something. What about your kids? If you died tomorrow, would you want your children to be living in America? Would you want your children to be a part of a system like this? What if you got a special needs baby? What if you have a baby with a disability, an intellectual disability, a physical disability? Would you feel comfortable? I know I wouldn't. You remember when I told y'all about that Republican congressman who was all upset that Trump said the R word, and now he's like, the president has to explain himself because I have a child with intellectual disabilities. You know what I said about that elected official? Fuck him. Real talk. Because now that the shit showing up on his doorstep, he cares. Fuck you, dude. Real talk. Fuck him. Because see, he didn't think about his child all that other time Trump was saying that shit. But now he thinking about it. You know why now? Because other people are starting to say that shit to his child. Boom. That's why. Trump has normalized this behavior. If the president is doing it, anybody can do it, right? Right. So now that this guy, that shit is showing up on his doorstep because other people are popping that shit to him and his son directly, now it's a problem. Now it's an issue. No, it wasn't no issue. He just didn't give a shit then. He didn't care then. I don't give a shit now. Yep. That's why I said I'm not a kumbaya liberal. I'm not like, well, now since you want to come together, let's just forget our differences. I'm not that bitch. I'm not that. I'm the opposite. Oh, remember all that shit you was popping before? Oh, now you want to be friends? Prove it. Go pop that shit on the other side now. Go pop that shit showing that you're not about that. Let me see you do it first. Yep. Because see, I'm not one of those people you can just wake up one day and decide, oh, now I think I've realized the error of my ways and I want to do right. Oh, well, you can go do right. I don't give a shit. No personal responsibility. I'm about to give you some. That haircut is atrocious on you. Take responsibility and go change it. Blocked. Yeah. See, I'm a mean girl. I am a mean girl. I revel in it. I enjoy being a mean girl. She had that haircut, look like a whole bunch of spiders just hanging out down around her crown, around the front. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. She was trying to do the fake baby hair shit all up the front and sides and looking like she was older than me. No, ma'am, you're no baby. Any woman with all that shit, nope. Nope. Blocked. I'm not even tolerating that shit. It was bot shit. So I was like, well, since you want to be here with your bot, I'm going to give you what you was looking for. You wanted attention. I'm going to give it to you. Thank you. I got this snowman mug from the dollar store. Yeah, sure did. Got it from the dollar store. Now, it wasn't $1. I think it was $2 because, look, everything's so fucking bad. Even the dollar store done went up. Dollar store now selling stuff for $2, $3, $4, $6, and $8. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the heat inside my cup. I hope I'm not making too much noise every time I do that. But I'm like, enough's enough, folks. It shouldn't even have, we shouldn't even have to see, that's the original picture on the left side. So you could tell where the eyes were embellished somewhat. But I wanted y'all to see this too, because isn't this such a great representation of how it looked when he was so excited to get his little medal? He was so excited. He said, ooh, look, mama, I got a medal. Look, me, this guy. Thank you. Thank y'all for you know what it said to me? It reminded me of Pat. Y'all remember the Miss Pat? I'm talking about way back on Saturday Night Live. And Pat go, I'm smart enough. I'm good enough. And everybody likes me. That's what that award was. That's essentially what this is. He just wants to be liked so bad. He want to be liked so bad. He's like, please like me. Y'all like this black guy. That's what he want to say. Y'all like this. How come y'all don't like me? Why? I don't understand. I got money. I got a pretty wife. I don't understand. Why don't they like me? Exactly like children. Want me to tell you what I figured out, Firez, about a lot of these Republicans? They peaked at high school. I'm telling you, I'm looking at people that peaked at high school. Oh, man, I used to love that person. Gosh darn it, people like me. Man, these are people that peaked in high school. And because they peaked in high school, when they get a little bit of power, a little bit of influence, they go and do something whack with it. Because now it's like, yeah, motherfuckers. Yeah, motherfuckers. You know how they act? Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all up on me. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. I said, that's how they act. That's how they want you to act. That's how they want you to act. They want you to be, you president now. Oh, you work in the administration now. That's how they want you to act. So when y'all don't respond that way, it's seen as a sign of disrespect to these people. Why you not praising me like you did Obama? Well, we didn't praise Obama. Like the fuck? We didn't worship Obama. But I'm starting to see that's what conservatives saw. That was how they visualized our respect for Obama. They saw that respect as worship. That's how they literally made the connections. That it was worship. But it's not worship. It was just respect. Right, you liked Obama for what he did. They assumed you liked him, Chrissy, because he was black. I'm just telling y'all what they think. I'm just telling you what these people think. I'm just telling you. These people think that you liked him because he was black. And they said, no more of that shit. Today's a new day. I'm just telling you, that was there, but they don't think Obama earned your respect, Nikki. They think that you just gave it to him. That's not how it works. People don't get it. Respect is earned. It is not given. Trump wants you to just give him respect. I'm president. And you put your well, maybe he doesn't put his pants on like me. Because I was about to say he puts his pants on like me, one leg at a time. Shit. Not now. I got him laying back on the bed with his legs up like a baby. And somebody else getting him dressed these days. I was about to tell a lie. I was about to tell a whole bold-faced lie and say, we get dressed the same. No, we don't. We used to, till his ankles swole up. Now, Paw has to get help getting dressed. And he has to get help so he can be changed. I don't want to do it to y'all. I don't want to give you the visual of your president laying back on the bed with his knees up by his ears. Because I don't want the visual. I'm one of those people, in order for me to describe it, I have to see it myself as well. No, ma'am. I don't even want that visual. I don't want it for you. So I damn sure don't want it for me. Nope, I'm good. I'm good. Now, I want to tell y'all about one more thing before I wrap up this morning. Something that the FBI is doing that you might get caught up in. Okay? That you might get caught up in. So I'm telling y'all, because this applies to everybody. So the FBI is making a list. Yeah, we're having an after show this morning. I am doing the unfiltered after show on Patreon. You want to listen to that show and be a part of that show. It's where we can talk about any and everything that we can't talk about here. We do video, we do audio, we do pictures and all this other stuff. Click the link in my bio and come on over and join us over on Patreon, okay? Trust me on this. You will enjoy yourself, okay? But I want to tell you about this FBI thing. So the FBI and the Justice Department are working together. They're compiling a list of groups or entities engaging in acts that may constitute as domestic terrorism. Now, let me give you more information about what that means to them, because it ain't the same thing that it means. It's not the normal definition. Y'all need to understand, it's not the normal definition. They say this target is expressing opposition to law and immigration enforcement. So you're not allowed to speak out against law enforcement and immigration enforcement, because the Trump administration said you can't. See, this is all that freedom for y'all ass. I told y'all Republicans don't believe in freedom. It's a bullshit ass illusion. They believe in big government. Because it has to be big government to control what you say. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense, right? But okay, let's keep going. If you have extreme views in favor of mass migration and open borders, that also makes you a terrorist, according to the government's definition. And if you do any adherence to radical gender ideology, as well as anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, you're not allowed to not like capitalism. Tell me who that helps. And anti-Christianity by the people who aren't even Christians. So your FBI is compiling a list in conjunction with the Justice Department. So don't be surprised if your words don't get you classified as a domestic terrorist. This is why I've been telling y'all for a long time that the Republican Party is an enemy to the United States. I stand by that. I stand by making that statement. They're an enemy to the United States. I told you it's not just Trump. It's the whole party. It's a whole party. I told y'all what they want you to be. They want you to be just like MAGA when they march into them fucking rallies. Oompa, oompa, oompa dee doo. I've got another present for you. Oompa, oompa, oompa dee da. If you were wise, you'd listen to nah. That's what they want you to be. That's what they want you to be. Just a compliant little sheep that they're going to lead to slaughter. Oh, believe that. Don't think for 1 second they're not. Don't think for 1 second they're not. Okay? Don't think for 1 second that they're not. America, your government is bankrupting you on purpose And until you wake up and get actively engaged and involved to change it, it's going to happen. Okay? It's going to happen. Now, this picture I'm showing you up here as I'm wrapping up, the U.S. debt, national debt, is at $38.4 trillion. Each taxpayer's share is roughly around $112,000. Trump himself accounts the wealthy got $23 trillion in tax cuts, but you get $1,000. Wake up. Wake up. These people don't like you. The Republican Party is an enemy of the state. Real shit. They're an enemy of the state. And yesterday I was saying to myself, I said, man, you know how I tell you all about fighting back and this, that, and the other. Yesterday I had moments where I went, you know, I don't know about this shit no more, man. It's getting to a point, it's irreversible. You understand? It's irreversible. Your government is so fucking compromised. Do you know that it's been reported that our government is going to come out and remove us from NATO and side our allegiance to Russia? Because Trump has allegiance with Russia. Trump has a relationship with Russia. And for some strange reason, whatever the president wants, we all got to want it by proxy. You're not allowed to be free to have your own opinion anymore. Oh, yes, Sonia, go read the reports. That's what they're reporting. That's going to be happening before the end of the year. Oh, and it's interesting, Chrissy, that you mentioned electricity, limiting it. Because guess what the House is having a meeting on today? The electricity supply chain. I told y'all they're all working on it together. I know it's a lot of conspiracy theorists out here and all that other stuff. I'm just showing you all the moving pieces that they're doing together. You don't do all of that shit for nothing. You don't do it for nothing. You don't do it for nothing. Y'all gonna learn. That's the only thing I can keep telling folks. There is going to be a huge price to pay for the isolationism that America has allowed itself to do. It's a huge price to pay for this. A huge price. And this is not going to be resolved in my lifetime. Your lifetime. Probably not even your children's lifetimes. That's how bad it is. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Chrissy. But sometimes, Chrissy, you got to do what you got to do. Because I don't talk to nobody that deals in MAGA either. Oh, yeah, it's going to take generations, Chrissy. Generations. But the problem is this. Until America is willing to fix its education system and not allow rich people to dictate how much education your ass gets, how much education your children get, until you stop letting rich people dictate that shit, hey, America going to stay behind the times. Rich people are going to use America to get cheap ass labor that they pay slave wages, but they own everything. They want to own everything. Not some of it, all of it. You know what, nurse? You should ask them. Mm-hmm. And be funny about it, but not funny, meaning you gotta keep a straight face. Be like, oh, I love what the president is doing right now. Find time, somebody start cleaning up the place and see what they say. Their silence already tells you they're embarrassed by what he does. You understand? Because before the election, And after the election, before he got sworn in a second time, oh, MAGA was out here popping big shit. Remember? Oh, they was popping big shit. They just didn't shut their fucking mouth until the shit started affecting them. Then it was like, oh, we can't keep this going on no longer. Like, what the fuck is he doing? What is the president doing? Why is this happening? That's the only reason why. Fuck those people. Let them make fun of their ass. Have a conversation about it with them. Force them to talk about it by just mentioning it. I love what the president's doing. It's fine time somebody cleaned up this joint because Joe Biden didn't do it. See what they say, if anything. They ain't gonna say shit. They're going to be quiet and have something. Oh, I got to take care of something. They're going to get out of there. They're embarrassed. You know why? Because Trump is breaking their ass. Now, I don't know if y'all saw one of those videos that I put up this morning about the dynamic pricing inside of the grocery stores. That shit is coming. Walmart already doing it. That shit is coming. So they can keep changing the prices on you whenever they want to. That shit is coming. They were so proud, Elena, because they thought that it was going to affect everybody but them. They forgot. Elena, can I say this? They forgot they were poor too. Trump made them feel rich, but they're not. So I love this shit for them, me personally. So listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to check out the Straight No Chaser podcast. New episodes every Wednesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last week, the new episode was about you're not slow. You're just watching the wrong clock. And I talk about you comparing yourself to other people. Stop doing that shit. Stop watching the internet or what somebody told you in passing. Run your own damn race. Listen to that if you have a tough time with that. You said, are they continuing the ballroom? Okay, let me tell y'all one more thing about the ballroom. Trump fired the architect that had been working on the ballroom. He fired that guy. I'm sorry, I have to laugh because the shit is so funny. He fired that guy. And now they're looking for a new vendor, right? Trump wants this ballroom designed and built before he leaves office. It's not going to happen. There is nobody who could design and build that in time. Nobody. So understand, I don't think we'll ever get a ballroom. The ballroom's supposed to be bigger than the White House anyway, which is blasphemous anyway. But we're not going to get a ballroom and guarantee that almost $300 million come up missing. I guarantee it. Yeah, he's just taking money. You ain't gonna never see that money. Didn't I tell y'all months ago that ballroom was money laundering? Didn't I tell y'all that months ago? He's not trying for a third term. The man is 79. First of all, he's already been president twice. Second of all, what y'all gonna do? Put him on a fucking stick and prop him up there? Just have him. He don't even say shit. Like, it's not gonna happen. But I'm gonna tell you why Trump was doing that 2028 shit. Trump was doing that because everybody knows when a president is reelected, he's a lame duck president at that point. That's a lame duck guy. He didn't want his party to think that he was powerless. That motherfucker's powerless, okay? He's a lame ducker. It's nothing he can do. He won't be there after this. So it was just designed to try to keep his party in check. Well, that shit don't work. It ain't working, but he's still trying it. Yeah, it's something to keep the base pumped up, and it's a way to keep getting money out of them too, Royalty. You're absolutely correct. And it's a way to get money from nations and rich people. It's more money laundering. In the name of America, when the money's going into Trump's bank account, we're not getting the money. He's getting the money. Wake up. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate the 62,000 likes this morning. We got over 160 shares. I appreciate that. Don't forget, we're going to do this uncensored show on Patreon following this. As soon as I wrap this up, I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters this morning. Number 1, Marky. Thank you so much, handsome. I appreciate you. Number 2, Lexi Girl. Thank you, beautiful. Number 3, Miss Beautiful Regina Michelle. I love your name. Thank you, Regina. Number 4, beautiful Lori. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, beautiful. Number 5, beautiful Trail. Thank you, beautiful. And a special shout out to number 6, Faith. Thank you so much, Faith. I appreciate you. Listen, you said an 80-year-old wanting all the money in the world is crazy. True, but he's rich. Rich people are greedy. I told y'all, they want everything. Okay, everything. I love you. I'll see you back online this afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, I want to tell you something. Don't let people live rent free in your head, okay? Don't feed no trolls. And you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, you guys. I'll see you over on Patreon in a few seconds. I love you all. And Patreon folks, I'm going to heat up my tea real quick and then the live will start. I love you all. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Don't let nobody live rent free in your head. Don't feed no trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent.